Europe remains divided on how to support Ukraine and shore up its defenses in the face of Russian aggression, as emergency summit talks ended without a consensus on Thursday. A statement on Ukraine was signed by all but one of the 27 EU members, with a lone country, believed to be Hungary, holding out. As leaders pledged to ramp up defense spending, the main European powers couldn't agree on what exactly that support for Ukraine might look like, and how Europe should adapt to what many see as a new world order under President Trump. Europe is weak without the United States, Bulgaria's Prime Minister Rosen Zelyaskov told reporters on Thursday. He added that he hoped the U.S. remains committed to our collective security, which is based on shared values. However, there was a major point of contention between the European nations over the seizure of some $227 billion in frozen Russian central bank reserves that have been held in Europe's financial system since the start of the Ukraine war. Countries that are already calling for the confiscation of those funds, they should be well aware of the economic risks they are taking. That is something that can really shock the world financial order. You should not take it lightly, he warned. So far, around $50 billion in assistance has been given to Ukraine using the accumulating interest on Russia's frozen assets by the G7 group of nations. There can only be peace in Europe if we are strong. Germany's most likely next chancellor was not at Thursday's summit, but was in Brussels to meet with European officials. The country's outgoing chancellor, Olaf Scholz, told the summit his country was rapidly boosting its defense capabilities and called on all of Europe to do the same. The French will provide military intelligence to Ukraine after the U.S. announced a freeze on sharing information with Kyiv. Our intelligence is sovereign. We have intelligence that we allow Ukraine to benefit from, French Defense Minister Sébastien Lecornu said. France will accelerate the various French aid packages in the wake of the U.S. suspension of aid to Ukraine, he added. Russia was dubbed a threat to Europe in Macron's address to the French people on Wednesday night, triggering a furious response from Moscow on Thursday.